Alright, so setting up the Amazon Smart Plug. These are the instructions that come with it. And so on the back of this is a QR code that if you're prompted during the setup to go ahead and scan that QR code. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just plug this in. And you'll notice there's a blue light flash in here. Now I'm going to go to the Alexa app. So I'm going to pause it just a second. Alright, so now I'm in the Alexa app and I'm going to hit more in the lower right. And then add a device. Oh, okay, so it looks like it found it. So I'll hit continue. And so I'll hit next. Now I'm going to go scan that QR code that we looked at a minute ago. Okay, so now it's looking for the Amazon plug. We're going to connect it to my Wi-Fi now. Okay, so it found it, it's connected. I don't have to add it to a group, so I'll skip. And so the name of this Amazon Smart Plug is called First Plug, but we'll change that. So now if I go into plugs, there's First Plug. So I'm going to click on First Plug. And then in the upper right, I'm going to click the gear. And so now I can edit name up at the top. And I'll change that to call nurse. And then I'll hit the back arrow up at the left. So at this point, I should be able to turn it on. Yep, it came on. And turn it off. So I'm going to pause this for just a second. So down at the bottom where it says create routine, I'll click on that. And I'm going to click the plus sign in the upper right. And then in the middle where it says when this happens, click the plus sign. And then voice. And then I'll just type call nurse. And hit next. Now here's where it gets a little more complicated than a standard device, because we're going to add 3 actions. So I'm going to click add action. And then I'll scroll down to smart home, all devices, and then let's see, I should be able to find the plug. Now for some reason, I'm not sure why, but even though I renamed that Amazon plug, when I'm going through selecting the devices, it still has the old original name of First Plug. So for now, I'll just I'll just leave that and we'll figure the rest out later. So what we want to do is turn first plug on. That's the first action. Then the next action will be wait. And we're going to wait for, we're going to do the smallest amount of time, which is 5 seconds. And now we're going to add a third action, which is going to turn the smart switch off. So we'll go back to smart home, all devices. Not sure why it didn't rename that plug. So we'll go get first plug, and this time we want to turn that off. All right, so we have a routine called call nurse. If I hit the play button, which is at, off to the right, well, something didn't work right here. Okay, so I had to pay attention. So if you look at the order of our actions, that's a little messed up. So we got to bring the off down to the bottom. So now we have it in the proper order. I was trying to go too fast there. So call nurse, power on, wait 5 seconds, call nurse. And it's funny how it's renamed that device now. It no longer calls it first plug, but at any rate, now we're all set. So now I'll go to call nurse, hit the play button, and I'll let you listen. Let me get the camera here. All right, so echo, call nurse. All right, once you're at this point, it's just a matter of connecting the custom box that I developed to plug into the smart switch, and then there's of course the cord that plugs into the wall in place of the standard call button cord. So that's it.